Well, French President Emmanuel Macron has become the first Western European leader to visit Syria since the fall of Bashar al-Assad's government. This landmark visit by the French president reflects Syria's growing diplomatic outreach under President Ahmed Al-Sharaa, with talks that will focus on reconstruction, security, as well as restoring ties with the international community. French President Emmanuel Macron arrived in Damascus on Monday for a historic visit. He even said that his visit reaffirms France's commitment to a sovereign, united and peaceful Syria. Alongside President Al-Sharaa, he visited the iconic Umayyad Mosque ahead of official talks that are scheduled for Tuesday. The visit marks a dramatic shift in relations. The last French president to travel to Syria was Nicolas Sarkozy in 2009, which was before the country's civil war erupted in 2011, a conflict that claimed more than 500,000 lives and devastated Syria's economy and infrastructure. Talks between the two leaders are expected to focus on rebuilding Syria, attracting foreign investment, protecting minority communities, and strengthening cooperation against the Islamic State group. Macron is accompanied by senior executives from French companies, including shipping giant CGM and energy major Total Energies, that highlights growing economic interest in Syria's reconstruction. President Al-Sharaa praised France's constructive role during Syria's political transition and said that Paris helped support the lifting of international sanctions. He even announced that Syria is finalizing a deal to acquire 8 Airbus aircraft, which is going to be part of efforts to revive the country's aviation sector as a whole. The visit by the French president comes as Syria continues to face security challenges, which includes a deadly bombing in Damascus last week, while regional issues such as Kurdish integration, Turkish influence, and Israel military operations remain high on this agenda, that is, the visit by the French president. Macron will travel to Turkey after his Syria visit for the NATO summit, where Syria is also expected to feature in wider regional discussions. Since taking power, interim President Ahmed Al-Sharaa has stepped up efforts to restore Syria's global standing, and Macron's visit also marks the latest sign of improving ties with the West, while Damascus has secured high-level engagement with Washington. Arab countries, including Qatar, have restored diplomatic relations. Syria is even exploring a possible non-aggression agreement with Israel, and Al-Sharaa has reaffirmed ties with longtime ally Russia by pledging to honor existing agreements.